Guys, it's St. Patrick's Day, and I thought, what do you do on St. Patrick's Day? So, decided to take a quick trip to Shannon. um, I used to drive through this area, probably once a week or so, and never stopped, but always thought that it was just really pretty cool. When I get up here, I'll show you, if I can from this angle, what's so kind of neat about it. You can see I'm kind of walking up a lane here that's actually gated, so you can't drive back this lane. I think it might actually be a private lane for a farm back here. Hopefully they don't need to get out. Oh, I have to move my car. I just realized that that's probably what it's for, not for the cemetery. Why they had to gate it. But what you can't see over here on the other side of the cemetery is that the road, the highway, actually goes right through the middle of the cemetery. And it's a really neat old cemetery. This, I don't know that I would even say Shannon is a town. I'm not sure that it might, I'm sure it was once an incorporated town, but not anymore. It's a really pretty monument. Lots of cool old stones here. On this cool and gray St. Patrick's Day. Whoa, that's really soft right there. So you can see here is the highway. And it looks like the stones on the other side are mostly newer, sort of on the downhill side of this. Old stone fence on this side. And you can see down the road, I mean, you have the church here next to the cemetery. I drove up here one very snowy day from this direction, and as I came up, the road was full of cows. There were cows in the cemetery, and as I came along, they started filing out into the road, and I had to slow down, and they ran ahead of me as I was driving along. Some of them were still kind of off on the edge of the road. Some of them were, in this field up here. You can see up beyond the church a ways, there's a house and a barn, silo, and the cows were cavorting in the snow. It was kind of amazing to me. I didn't know that cows did that. You drive by them in pastures and they just stand around munching on grass or just standing around. I mean, who knew, other than Gary Larson, I guess, that cows do more. They have an inner life. They feel joy, and I'm sure they feel sadness and pain, and these guys were really feeling terrific. They were feeling awesome. So it was amazing to me, you know, amazing and wonderful, and made me think about how they're treated, you know, what we do with them. So just sharing that thought. This is interesting, these few graves up here on top of the hill. Very, very old, and it makes you kind of wonder. This is the church. Pretty, very pretty, huh? See if we can get it. It's probably locked, but maybe we can get a closer look at the windows and such. What do you think? It's an interesting little group of stones here. Oh, really old, really old. Look at this. Oh. Look at that. Judith L., consort of Captain John M. Reed, age 48 years, 6 months, 22 days. Departed this life July 14th, AD 1841. Dang. Just look at the carving on that. Really beautiful. And by the way, consort might have an interesting kind of meaning now, but at the time it just meant wife. A loving wife and mother dear, a faithful friend to all lies here. With patience to the last, she did submit and murmured not at what the Lord saw fit, but with Christian courage did resign her soul to God at his appointed time. Here. Oh, it's starting to rain. Looks like the windows would be really, really pretty from inside, doesn't it? You can see better maybe on this one up here. Does it have a storm window thing over it, or protective glass maybe? Looks like plexiglass to make sure it doesn't get ruined. Holy cow. It's really starting to rain, guys. Is it locked? Is it locked? Yeah, it's locked. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end there. Hope you enjoyed this little trip to Shannon on St. Patrick's Day. If you did, please hit the like button below. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And leave a comment. I would love to hear what you thought of this little trip. Have a great day.